In the quiet town of Oak Ridge lived a shoemaker named Thomas. His workshop was small, his tools were old, and business was just enough to pay the bills. But every evening after closing, Thomas did something no one knew about. He repaired worn-out shoes that families left anonymously outside his door. By sunrise, the shoes were polished, stitched, and waiting to be found, along with a simple note: keep walking toward your dreams. Winter arrived early that year. One snowy evening, Thomas found an old pair of tiny boots outside his shop. The soles were nearly gone. Inside was a note written in shaky handwriting. "These belonged to my daughter. She wants to walk to school, but I can't afford another pair." Thomas worked through the night, replacing every stitch by hand. When morning came, the boots looked almost brand new. A few days later, a black car stopped outside the workshop. A well-dressed woman stepped inside. She introduced herself as a journalist. For weeks, she had been searching for the anonymous shoemaker whose kindness had become a local mystery. Thomas smiled awkwardly. "I don't do it for attention," he said. "I just don't think a child should stop chasing dreams because of worn-out shoes." Within days, people from across the country began mailing shoes to Thomas's workshop. Some sent money. Others volunteered to help repair footwear. Retired cobblers came out of retirement. Young apprentices wanted to learn. What had once been one small workshop slowly became a community dedicated to helping others take their next step. Months later, Thomas received another package. Inside was a graduation photo of a young woman wearing polished brown boots. On the back was a message: "You repaired these boots when I was 9 years old. Today, I graduated as a teacher. Thank you for helping me keep walking." Thomas quietly wiped away a tear. Sometimes, the smallest repairs change the biggest futures. Years later, the workshop still stood on the same corner. Its sign had changed. It now read, "Thomas's Steps Forward Foundation." Every repaired shoe carried the same handwritten note: keep walking toward your dreams. And somewhere, every child who laced up those shoes carried a little more hope with every step. You don't have to change the whole world in one day. Sometimes helping just one person take the next step is enough to start a journey that changes countless lives. Kindness always travels farther than we imagine.